Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the #1 place for spiritual people who are interested in dreams and the dream world and connecting with spirit through the dream world in order to receive insights, guidance, and messages to support them in their daily life. In this video, I'm sharing all of the dream oracle messages for the full moon in Virgo. And if you are here at a later date, that's perfect. These messages, although they are kind of channeled for this time, they are also helpful if you come across this video at any point in your life, and it just means that this is when you are meant to hear these messages. And for those of you who are new to me, I am a dream oracle, which means yes, I actually have this really unique gift where I can connect with spirit in the dream world and receive insights and guidance. So let's dive into the messages. This is going to be a juicy one, and if you are going through a breakup or considering a breakup or feeling like you're not over a past breakup, then you're going to want to stick around because there's some messages in here that are going to support you in that. So let's dive into the dream. I'm going to share with you parts of the dream, and then I will share the messages after. Now, the reason why I share parts of the dream is to kind of, make a little bit of sense on how I got the messages. It might not make a lot of sense because when I do have the dreams, I am dreaming, and then I'm also aware and connecting with spirit, and spirit is like downloading stuff into my mind and my being at the same time. So I can kind of only share this, like the dream part, and then I'll share the messages after. And then I also share the dream because there might be something that I say that sparks something for you, that sparks an aha, like a symbol or something that resonates with you, and you're like, oh my gosh, that was a specific message just for you that's kind of hidden in the dream. So let's just dive in. This dream that I had, I was with my husband, and then we were with a friend of ours and a couple of his friends. Now, this friend of ours, he has just recently experienced a divorce, and we were just kind of hanging out and chatting, and we were sitting in this car, and it was an old car and it was a convertible, but we were like facing each other. It was almost like there was a booth, like a booth in a restaurant, and you're sitting across from each other, but it was in the car. And we were outside, and I remember looking at my phone, and I was watching Instagram stories by my brother, and my brother had posted an Instagram story of a past vacation, family vacation that we had been on, and we were in this kind of pool scene. I was wearing a bikini, and I remember thinking, oh wow, I was so tanned then, and I looked so good. And I remember thinking when I was in the dream, or when that was actually happening, I didn't feel like I looked as good as I thought I did when I reflected back on it. And I noticed that we had a friend who was with us in like the Instagram story, and I could tell that he thought that I was attractive too, and that was just like the Instagram story. And then we were continuing to talk with our friends in the car, and then what I remember was suddenly all this stuff got downloaded. They were asking me something about like, what was I? And I responded with destiny. And then that's when everything downloaded really quickly, and I had to wake myself up, and I wrote down destiny, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know I missed something. So spirit, like, let's go back in the dream world and like clarify this message for me, because I know there was a big message in there, and let's get this message. So I went back in the dream world, and they showed me Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin, and then it all made sense, and then I woke up. And so essentially what the messages are, like I said, this really has to do with, you know how Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin went through that whole conscious uncoupling thing, and what spirit was trying to share. And this actually, because my friend in the dream, who is recently gone through a divorce, or going through a divorce right now, it was just, that's what we were talking about in the dream, this conscious uncoupling, and really balancing out your karma at the end of the day. So it's about learning the lessons that you are meant to learn from this experience and this relationship with that person. And even if maybe you've broken up with somebody, but you're still feeling like triggered by that person, or there's just like, you can, as I'm saying this, you'll know if you're feeling like, okay, I still think there's some healing things I need to do around that past relationship. This is an invitation to do that, because what you need to do is balance your karma with it, because if you don't, then you're going to attract the same situation with just a different partner. And Spirit is going to try and teach you the same lesson again. And also, when you balance your karma with that specific person that you were dating, or if you're going through the breakup right now, the energy, you need to like release each other from this energy, because it's something that you will have to balance in some way or another, whether it's in this lifetime or a future lifetime with that being. And so this is just really an invitation to like expand and up level in a way and raise your vibration, so you can move forward and you can both like kind of have this balanced karma and be free of the karma that that you've either created or that you're healing from in that particular relationship. So if you're watching this and you are thinking of a certain person that you were in a relationship with, or that you need to heal from, then this is the person, that's the relationship, that's the karma that you need to balance out. So you can ask yourself and ask your spirit guides, what do you need to know or heal or do in order to feel more peace and gratitude around that relationship? So if it's not about reaching out to the other person, that's a big thing too. This is work that you do for yourself when you're in meditation or when you're journaling, that kind of thing. It's not about, oh, I need to do something, so I need to like have a conversation with this person. It's really more about an internal shift that you need to do within yourself, and shifting that energy automatically like shifts it for the other person and sends it to the other person and releases you from your karma. And so it's about, asking yourself, asking your higher self and your guides, what are you trying to teach me from this? What do I still need to learn? How can I fully heal from this and like learn all the lessons that I'm meant to learn, that you wanted me to learn from this specific relationship? And it might take a little time. It's probably not going to be something overnight, but you can use this energy right now that's flowing with this particular full moon to help open you up to receiving the insights and understanding the areas that you need to heal. And sometimes writing a letter is a really great thing, and then after you write the letter, make sure you burn it. It's not about giving this letter to the other person, but it's a healing process for yourself and only for yourself. And by doing this, it will help you balance that karma so you can move forward in your life without carrying this energy with you that is not helpful at the end of the day. I almost forgot the whole Instagram story piece with the dreams, and that was all about self-love. And that was all about like, have you looked at a picture yourself in your life from like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and you think, wow, I looked so good then, and why didn't I love myself more? Why didn't I appreciate my body? Why didn't I speak kinder things to myself and say kinder things to myself in the moment back then? And this is an invitation to do that now. And because that's exactly what happened in the dream, where I was just like, oh wow, I actually looked pretty cute in that bikini, and I thought that I didn't look cute. And it's just really an invitation to love yourself and say kind things to yourself and talk nicely to yourself. So anytime that you don't, catch yourself and say something nice, shift that around and be kind to yourself, because this body that you have is amazing and it's beautiful, and we all need to love ourselves more, myself included. And so that was a little piece with the Instagram story. And the destiny piece was really, the guides just want you to know that you are destiny, that everything that is happening to you right now is perfect, and you are here in this life, and you are a beautiful gift to this planet, to everybody that you interact with, to your family, to your friends, to your kids, to your partner, everybody. And so they just wanted to give you like this little it's like this hit of love and this like juiciness of love that they want you to take in and remind yourself and feel into how special and how amazing and how divine you really are. And you were destined to be here. You are here for a very special reason that only you can do. Nobody else can fill these shoes that you have, and nobody else can be you or do you the way you can do you. So it's just like this big love hit that they wanted to send out to you and just let you know that you are loved, you are love, and you are a magical and amazing divine being. So if you enjoy these messages, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. That would mean so much to me. And comment below and let me know if these resonated with you. I would love to hear. I am going to be starting my very first Dream Oracle School. So if you're interested in diving into your dreams more, connecting with spirit, doing kind of what I do, but doing it for yourself and uncovering your own inner dream oracle, because we all can tap into spirit in the dream world. And we all dream every night. And when you can learn to consciously connect into your subconscious, it is powerful. You can transform, you can shift your life and heal and align in ways that it's like literally like supercharged. And so if you're interested in learning how to do that, I'm gonna put the link below to the information so you can sign up for my school. Next week, I'm gonna post a video on recurring dreams and what those are all about. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.